Hey everybody, what's today? Today is Sunday, December 23rd, 2 days before Christmas. So Merry Christmas everybody. And Happy New
Merry
Year.
Christmas. Yeah.
So we just wanted to do a teaser for Thursday's show. No show tomorrow because it's Christmas Eve, but Thursday we're going to do a show. So we just wanted to do a teaser for it. And Christy can talk about what the show Thursday is going to be about.
Wow, we're jumping right into that,
Yeah,
huh?
I think that's what
Okay.
everybody wants to know about.
Copper Dan, William. Hey, everybody. Hey, Redneck. Case Master Smith. Well, where do we start? There's been lots of discussion about this 200 footer, and there's been some people that have thrown some names of people that might be aware of some things about the 200 footer.
Mm-hmm.
So we have decided that we wanted to do a show with a panel. Um, I think with both people who know and be Joe Monday. Hi, Joe's back. Okay, sorry, I got distracted. We have decided to do a show. So hey, follow me down. Hey, and on. Hey, Journeyman. Hey, Cowlazars. Go say hi
Hey.
to everybody. Hey, Glenna. So we've decided that we're going to do a panel. And here's what we're going to outline. We probably should talk about other stuff first and then wait for everybody to get in the room. But
Okay,
I
yeah, you're right.
certainly,
So we
certainly
wanted to
can
say
do.
Merry Christmas to everybody.
Yes, and I got to spend today going boots on the ground. I am exhausted. Like my hair's still wet
For
because I just
Forest
came in.
Fenn.
Not for Forest
Okay.
Fenn.
I want to
There's
make
more
sure that's
treasure hunts
clear.
than Forest
That's
Fenn.
right.
Maybe,
There are
maybe.
other treasure hunts out there.
Yeah, so I got to go boots on the ground. I got up really early today, and I will say there was a lot of issues because there's a lot of traffic out there. But I've been trying for 4 days to get out there. So I drove for hours, got to boots on the ground spot. There was an issue, so I had to go to a couple of other spots. And then, if you don't know it, the federal government is shut down partially right now, and that means they close the main gates at the national parks, but they let you come in. So when you think you're going to only have like 100 yards to get to the place you want, it becomes 2 miles each way. And when you
Mm-hmm.
have to do that twice, I got a lot of steps in today. And also, that was my kid's first boots on the ground. So we got about 6 miles in between the back and forth. And we made 2 trips. We came up empty handed, but my kid said, especially my son, the treasure hunter, he's like, I got my boots on the ground. I'm done. I'm like, okay, so there you go. So that was what I did today. And I literally, they shut down. I was texting Mike. I'm like, they shut down the road because there's a fatality. I'm trying. So I literally like, okay, I'm halfway now. I'm not all muddy and gross. So that's what I did today. And then Merry Christmas to everybody. That
Yeah.
Santa's come. My kids were good enough this year. Santa's coming tomorrow. And my son has set up a little contraption to actually catch Santa as he comes through the chimney.
Oh, that's
So
cool.
you know that fort thing that I showed you, Mike, with
Yeah. Oh, that's what that
the
was.
tubes. Yeah,
That's
he takes the
hilarious.
tubes, and that's like the cannon that like
Oh,
if you
that's
trigger
funny.
something. So yeah, that's what
Santa's
my
gonna have to
son was up to.
sidestep that one somehow.
I
Now,
told him that might get him on the naughty list for just even making it, so to be careful.
now, do you
So
guys leave out milk and cookies for Santa?
my daughter usually does that, but her best friend's birthday is I know he's adorable is tonight, and so she's at a sleepover of all things. So I literally went boots on the ground, dropped her off, and then came here. She would
Oh,
be the
okay.
one, so she may or may not, depending on 11-year-old girl slumber parties means
Right.
she's not sleeping, and so I don't know if she'll sleep tomorrow or make cookies. Typically, yes. What does your family do, Mike?
Yeah, we probably will. The kids are here for a whole week, so my mom's in town. It was her 71st birthday yesterday, so
Ah,
yeah, you can see the roses right there. That was from the stepfather
aw.
to her. So yeah, we'll leave out some. We're gonna take the kids somewhere, like maybe a bounce house or one of these trampoline places, but I'm not sure what's open on tomorrow, Christmas Eve. Like, is that still? I got to check and see the hours. I'm sure they're open, but they probably close early because it's Christmas Eve. We were
Right,
thinking of
right.
going to do that. Maybe Chuck E. Cheese. I don't know. We're gonna do something like that for the kids.
Our skate park does stuff every New Year's, every Christmas. They're like the place open on all holidays. So you may check out a skate park, and they get tired, so they come back
Yeah,
in
that's
when it's
right. Because then Santa
yeah.
Claus has got to sneak on in while they're asleep. That's right.
Yeah, exactly. Okay,
All
so
right.
now we have a few in the room. So okay, so let's talk about Thursday. So I'll repeat a little bit since there's so many new people in the room. And hello, everyone in the room. So there has been some discussions, different places about the 200 footer. Who's heard what, when, why. So I will tell you that I have talked to some vets. I've talked to some people. I am going to bring the information that I have. One of the vets that I talked to was Cynthia Meacham. So Cynthia Meacham, even though she's pretty limited on YouTube, she has decided she wants to come in and weigh in. If you have not read her blog, I think it's Chasing Forest Fenn or Chasing Forest Fenn's Hunt. What is it, Mike? Chasing Forest Fenn? Well, I'll look at it in a second. She has put up a blog article where she actually names names and goes through quite a bit of the detail that she knows. Um, oh, Mary Green, that's sweet. Happy birthday, Mrs. Collins, Mike's mom. So happy birthday
Yeah, I
from,
saw that. Thanks, Mary.
from everybody. That's very sweet.
Yeah,
Um,
thanks.
so so what we're going to cover is one, what do we actually know? What has actually been put out officially? What do we know that has come from different searchers? And that will come from Cynthia and I. Oh, and I did not mention, and I haven't seen if he's in the room. So I don't think Mike has any direct information from Forrest, and I don't believe Joel Lewicki is the other. That had some interest in this topic. So Cynthia and I were going to weigh in on what we know directly and some of the quotes that we know from the past. Chasing Fenn's Treasure. That is Cynthia's blog.
Right.
Read that blog article before you come. Because then here's the one thing that a lot of vets know. Back in 2011, 12, it was a very small community. And there's a lot of vets that have weighed in on who they think is whom in this whole 200 footer. And so it's kind of interesting. Cynthia's compiled a list. There's lists a little bit of everywhere. So we're going to go over what we know from Forrest Fenn. She's going to go over who she knows. Is it possible to find this person? I think a lot of people are weighing in on that. Is it possible? Is it not? Do they know? Do they not?
Right. Is
We'll
it
go
even
over all of
possible?
that.
Yeah, yeah.
Right. And then then we're going to weigh in on, is there if by chance the information was findable and verifiable, would it be
Verifiable.
valuable?
Right.
Yeah, verifiable.
Yeah.
Would it be of value? This has become one of the debates. I don't even understand the debate. Like, if we could narrow it down to 200 feet, like that would narrow it to a state. So how could it even not be valuable? But we want to weigh in on all sides because I think there's some sides that say it wouldn't be valuable. And then some other added pieces that we will tease, but I will leave for Cynthia and I are going to do a little roundup on what we think.
And
So a lot of
Jimmy
people,
Fast just guessed Stephanie 30 Acres, a 200-foot searcher. So everybody's got their own opinions, but we will
right?
talk about it Thursday, right?
Yeah,
And are we also
yeah.
going to talk about, is it cheating to try and figure out who the 200-foot searcher is? That'll be something I'll talk about on Thursday then.
Yeah, well, there was a couple things Cynthia and I were gonna wrap up on, but I
Oh,
would just
okay.
like to, and then Mike and Joel will absolutely weigh in on, because we will stop. We'll do a hard stop after each one of these and say, what do you
Yeah.
guys think, and open it up to the room. Cynthia is one that hasn't quite been in it that long, but has been in it long enough to know everybody because she did Fembreeze, etc. She has a lot of good information.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
and I have talked to a couple of vets. I have asked them to be in the chat room. They are not willing to. That is, I could tell you all the names that I have been given. I didn't know any of them. So anyway, it's going to be an interesting night. We will at least put it all out there. Joel Lewicki is
Joel's
now in
iffy
the
at this
room.
point. Maybe he'll be there, maybe he won't. So we're talking Thursday at 6 p.m. Pacific, like we normally do. Coffee with Cowlazars and K-Pro. And we're going to be talking about the 200-foot searcher with Cynthia Meacham and Joel Lewicki. All right, that should be a fun one.
Yeah.
And everybody can tell us what you got for Christmas. Maybe somebody out there got the Thrill the Chase book for Christmas. I don't know.
Maybe. Yeah. So if there isn't any questions on that piece, we're going to actually jump in. Joel Lewicki came up with a very interesting theory. So Joel, you get
Oh,
to
good.
decide whether you kind of tease it a little here and then just bring it on Thursday, or if we should talk beforehand. Paul Ammon says, I know nothing. So some people know exactly who it is. Some people say it's no value, even in the chat room, which I cannot fully understand. And some believe it was just a clue that's made up. Maybe 200 foot means something. There's so many different possibilities. So anyway,
Stephanie who? I
Stephanie
always
who.
thought that was a made up name, 30 Acre, but apparently maybe that's I still don't know if it's a made up name. It sounds made up though, doesn't it?
It is not a made. I've talked
30 Acre? Oh, that's strange. Okay.
30 acre. Yeah.
No
So
stranger
no.
than Cowlazars, I guess. So, all right.
Well, and I can tell you one of the things that Cynthia has on her blog is that it's a mail searcher. But Jeff 30 Acre was with Stephanie oftentimes. So is that the reference, etc.? But we will
Hmm.
get into that, all of those
Yeah, that'll be
details.
Thursday.
Yeah. So,
Thursday night. Hope
okay.
everybody tunes in. Oh, somebody's got Jenny
Yeah.
Kyle's newest book under the tree. That's cool.
Oh, and so I think that, oh, and it's Jana. Okay, Jana, you're a smart lady. Crack the end of that, the cipher or whatever it is that Forrest Fenn's given some hint of some sort. I guess some people have cracked it, but nobody's been willing to share.
So,
I don't think it's cheating if you share. Sharing is caring, is what I say.
Mike Nodine had a question, and maybe
Oh,
Thursday you could answer it. But he's saying if the 200 footer doesn't know it's them because Forrest didn't tell them, how's it possible to find them? So maybe that's something we can talk about on Thursday as well.
yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
I think we have gender. I think we have how many times we have. There's 5 or 6 or 7 or 8 or more direct quotes that have come from Mr. Fenn. And if you also look at Justin's Minotaur Merinos list, that narrows it down, or that narrows down timing and things like that. So I don't think they are aware, but also I think it'd be interesting to discuss, since I do not believe, I think between the different forums, I think there's hundreds, if not thousands, of responses on this very subject. So
Right.
it sure is getting a lot of uh, I
Depending
don't
on what that photo is.
I was
Let's not
gonna
get
say,
crazy.
hold on, and I must approve before you.
Oh, that's
No,
awesome, Case Master. I hope you join in Thursday and tell us what you think of the map of and the coin. They're going to open
oh,
it up
very
on
cool,
Christmas. Yeah.
very nice. Okay, so that is so we're gonna just kind of lay out there what we think and what we know and what we don't know, and is it possible, and all that good stuff. And so we thought that it would be a topic and then it would die off like a lot of topics. It's not dying off. So at least I've gotten lots and lots and lots and lots of emails. And so why not? And I respond to some, and then some people say you responded to one. There was something on Facebook. I responded to something on Reddit. So why not just bring it all together? And Rob G, tell me, I don't have a full solve at this point. I can tell you my last solve that I scrapped, and some people have asked for it. I've given it to a couple people, which it was good, but it wasn't good enough to get the treasure chest. So I don't have a full solve yet. I am working on it. I have it narrowed down at least to a general search state at least. So I am heading back up north, and I have been asked if I would organize a function in the junction in June. I will. So that
The
we've got to
junction.
get through the World Series of Fenn first. So
Right.
I have
But
to go in order, but we'll at
bef-
least put out the date.
before
So
we get into the World Series of Fenn, I just wanted to say thank you because I did get a box in the mail. It
yeah.
was Christina from Cornwall over there in the UK, across the big pond. They sent a big box. I don't even think the boys have seen it yet, but it's got a bunch of Cadbury chocolates and it's got some cookies in it. But I think that's for the kids. But what was for me is this treasure hunting book right here. It's an older treasure
Oh,
hunting book called Treasure by Dan James. The published date was 1994.
Where's the box?
So I'll show you the box. Did you eat dinner? All right, it's over here. Hey, actually, grab it. Just show some of that stuff on camera, would you, please? So this is a treasure hunt, and I will add that to the list of treasure hunting books I have. And I haven't read it yet, but it looks pretty cool. So I've
have
never
you
heard
read
of it
the
before.
Have you read the summary? Is it a over the pond kind of thing,
Yeah,
or is it
yeah.
over
There's a
here?
whole. Look at this.
Oh, William,
These
if
are
you come in June, I'll be so excited.
these
I
are
wanna-
all. This is all the rules for the treasure hunt. Look at that. So it
Ooh,
was pretty.
nice.
Yeah, it was pretty involved. So I haven't read it yet, but I will. So thank you to Christina over there in the UK. We do appreciate it. So pretty cool stuff. Look at that. So yeah, they sent all this stuff, and I'm sure you think you're going to eat it all tonight, huh? Maybe we'll leave some of that out for Santa Claus.
Ooh, Santa needs
Flip
to
it
eat
over.
those.
What is that? So arrow, and maybe that's a UK thing. I mean,
Arrow.
I've never heard of that, but I know what. Yeah, I know what that is. I know what Cadbury is. So we'll be eating that tonight.
Nice.
And another one. I've never had one of these. How do you pronounce it? Toblerone. It's
I
chocolate,
don't
but
know.
it's candy. But I've just never had one before. So, all right, go see if Grandma wants any of that stuff. Okay.
Wow, those boys must have been good. That's nice.
She's like, no, put it away. Okay, World Series of Fenn. You can have
World
a
Series.
piece. Go open it with Grandma. She'll tell you what you can have. Okay. All right.
Very cool. So
A
some of you
piece.
that are going up north, you just wait. It's going to be the week after Father's Day. I don't remember the exact dates. That's Friday or Saturday. So we got to get through World Series of Fenn. You will see I actually made a presentation, and very cool. I
Yeah,
got
yeah.
another hunt.
Yeah.
But we can't get into too many, Mike.
I know,
'cause
I know, I know,
only
I know.
I
That'll be
can only
something to
get boots
read
on
in
the
my
ground
spare
so much.
time.
I have to say, even though I didn't get the chest, I'm kind of going to be addicted to that hunt, and
You can
I'm
say what
going
it is.
back.
Which hunt is it?
It's the secret.
The
It's the
secret.
secret.
That's
They
right.
have a North Carolina solve North Carolina.
Yeah.
I don't have the book yet, so I need the book.
I really wish one was by me, one of the cities, but San Francisco is the closest one to me, which is 9 or 10 hours away. But yeah, the secret's really interesting. I like that one.
Cool. Okay, so let's talk about World Series of Fenn. We are up to 28 at this point.
28 confirmed. That's awesome.
Yeah, they're still trying to figure out flights and stuff, so they're not
Ooh, all
100%
right.
confirmed at this point. But we are right on the bubble of needing a fourth table. So if you are deciding to come, and if you want an item, you need to let me know. But let's go over that. Mike, you actually have spare time. I don't think Mike has spare time.
I need to make some time.
Sledneck wins the award, Mike. Okay, so let's
Oh,
bring
gotcha.
up the PowerPoint.
We'll talk about this T-shirt at the end, everybody. All right, bring up the
Yeah,
PowerPoint. All right, bring up
we
the
wanted to
PowerPoint.
see who
Here, I'll
the
give you a
most
quick.
astute.
We'll give you a quick
Yeah.
preview.
Woo!
And look at this
Turn
preview
around,
of the
turn
back.
around, Mike.
Can you see it?
Yes.
Okay, we'll talk about that at the end.
Yeah, it's the
Ow,
coolest thing
ow, ow.
ever. We got a professional artist. It's
Okay.
awesome. So we'll talk about that in a minute.
PowerPoint. Let me find it.
Okay.
All right. Huh. Tomorrow we're gonna play Monopoly. Remember? We're gonna watch Bigfoot with Grandma tonight. There's actual pictures of Bigfoot. It's true. You'll see. All right. Here's the PowerPoint. You want to go over it, Christy?
Sure.
Boom. There's the PowerPoint.
Okay, I'm gonna go over World Series of Fun, and then I'm gonna go over t-shirts, sweatshirts.
Okay.
So,
I think
boom.
that's what we're doing.
I
Okay,
don't
good.
know where the boom is. Where's the boom?
Everybody can see it. You can't, but everybody else can.
Okay, great. Okay, so this is going to be up on Thor. This will be on Cowlazars. We'll post it a little bit everywhere. This will officially get the word out for those of that don't come to the Cow channel, which I don't even know how that's possible. I mean, we already have 5 thumbs down. I think everyone in the world comes. Anyway, are you sure? Okay, I can't see it yet, but there it goes. Okay, so the first slide, we're going to go over World Series of Fenn because a lot of people have asked the questions. Can you minimize the next slide, Mike? Just a little bit, like move it over so then the first slide's bigger, or no? It's okay if you can't.
Hang on. Wait. It is there. It's big, right? Is that what you're saying?
No, it's not on mine, but that's okay. Let's just keep going.
Okay.
Okay, you need to watch the chat room while I go over. So, so World Series of Fenn. What is it? People have been asking. It's a meetup and a poker tournament. It is Texas Hold'em for those of you that want to look up Texas Hold'em. And it is a buy-in of $60, and there is rebuys if you know what that means. So if you get knocked out in the first 6 rounds, I think before a certain time period, they allow you to buy back in and get more chips and start all over again. So that is what it is. It is Ballys tournament. So it's Ballys rules per Nevada Gaming. It is not ours. The only I'm going to go in order. So Mike, what?
No, go ahead. I'm just trying to get it to be bigger, and I'm not sure what I'm doing here. Go ahead.
Okay.
It's up. Go ahead.
Okay. So where is it? It's going to be at Bally's Casino in Las Vegas. When is it? It's going to be January 6th. That's a Saturday at 7 o'clock. So for those of you that want to definitely be in for the tournament, you need to be in time there. And I would say 15 minutes early to register. They will register you officially at Bally's. You'll walk up and have a whole little registration situation. So some other things that are being planned. Other optional event. So Friday night, Mike and I are going to play in the tournament. So those of you that want to see how the tournament work, the exact same tournament with the exact same rules are going to be that day before. They do a daily tournament. And so at 5 o'clock, Mike and I are going to go play in that tournament. If you wonder how easy it is, that is a picture of me with my silver and copper coin.
Just that
and
easy.
that is when I won that tournament. So, so I will say, beginner's luck. It totally. You don't have to be a sleuth poker player like Mike. I think Mike, you went and played a poker tournament last night and you won the same one. So it's totally possible to win, even if you're a newbie like me or a vet poker player like Mike. So I wanted to put that picture in
Yeah.
because Mike was actually in that tournament. And I don't think he did so well.
I went last night. I said I got to get out of here, and I went and played the tournament, and I won. So yeah, it's possible. $350 is what it was for first place, because that's we only had like 10 people. So $350 was for 10 people. Think what it'll be for the 40 that we're gonna have for the World Series of Fenn.
Yeah, I think that tournament that I won, I think my cut was 800. So it was a much bigger tournament, because I can knock people out left and right. Anyway, just kidding. Okay, so what are the other events being planned? So Friday night, we're going to play in the 5 o'clock tournament just to get our feet wet, see other searchers if they'd like to, just see what the tournament looks like. 6:30 and 7 o'clock. We think some might get knocked out earlier, some might get knocked out later. So we've made 2 sets of reservations at Buca de Beppo's. So for half the group at 6:30 and half the group at 7. So come whichever one you want, and it's just, it's either in my name, Christy Thor, or Mike's name, Mike Cowling. So either one. So just come when you want. If you want to meet up with some searchers, it's totally informal, totally optional. You don't need RSVP. This one's just to show up. And then on Saturday at noon, there's a couple of us that are interested in doing an escape room. They do have 9 themes. A couple of them are scary. I've already ruled those out. But we wanted to see if you're interested. We're going to email me and we're going to see the group which one they want to do. They have some different themes that are really cool, like a murder mansion versus a scientific one,
Sherlock
versus a code one.
Holmes. Yeah.
Sherlock Holmes.
Escape
There's a
rooms,
lot.
if for people who've never done one, are a lot of fun. You get put in a room and you have to solve puzzles to get out of that room to escape within 60 minutes. And it's a team building thing. We all work together and we try and solve the puzzles. And yeah, I think as treasure hunters, we would really have fun and do well. So we'll see who's interested.
Yeah, and so then at 2 o'clock, a totally optional, but you need to let us know beforehand because we need to see how big of an area we need to get. Mike is going to do some free practice rounds. He has a set of chips. He has some
Nice, Chris. Chris just posted in the chat. Hi, Dad. He's on his iPad watching this. That's pretty good,
boy,
Chris.
That's going to be fun.
Yeah, oops. I should have told him about that one.
Okay, and then at 7 o'clock is the World Series of Fenn. We haven't planned anything for afterwards because people are going to get knocked out at different times. People have different interests, so we're leaving everything else up to you all. I think a breakfast might be planned. I can tell you I won't be at a breakfast.
Not early anyway. Maybe a
like a brunch maybe. Yeah. So those are the only things that we're formally planning. So a few people have asked. I'm going to move to the upper right-hand corner. Past my picture of winning at the tournament. And I will say there's a couple places to stay. There is Ballys, where the poker tournament is. Right directly across the street is the Flamingo. They're a little bit cheaper at about $125 a night. And then just 1 block away is the Super 8, and they are $62 a night. So I just wanted to give a few options. Go to their website, but all of those are in walking distance, and that I just wanted to give a couple of options. I don't know a lot about the area, but there's a ton of others. But just to get a little bit of your bearing straight of where you're going to be. So that's
kind of it in a nutshell, right? Yeah.
Well, so no, let me go over the poker tournament. Bally's is running the tournament. All per Nevada Gaming, all of that. Right. So we're going to supplement the prizes, and we haven't figured it all out yet because we just got, and somebody's in the room right now, and I don't know if he wants to say, but we've just gotten a potential another donation of a very cool item if it works out. So we're going to wait until about a week beforehand, and we will announce what the different prizes. Right now we have Search Coin, silver looking Search Coin 2, and we have Copper Art Where Worms Water Halt number 3. Bill Gorman, it is true the treasure chest is not in Las Vegas, but we do not want to get in trouble with the New Mexico Gaming Board. So we are going to Vegas, where it's going to make it super easy to have fun in poker tournaments. So if you want a free item, we are going to have a free item. If you want a free item, you need to RSVP with me 1 week beforehand. I am going to email everybody and confirm if they're coming or not, because I'm only going to bring so many items, and I have the items and I have to put them on a plane with me, etc. So I'm only going to bring the amount and maybe, I don't know, one extra of the items for the people that have RSVP'd. So you need to email me. I'll have your email address then. I will confirm a week beforehand. Are you coming?
And
People
you
have
will
asked.
go ahead. I'm
Go ahead.
sorry. No,
No.
I was just gonna say you're gonna get the item at the poker tournament. So when
Yeah.
when we start to play is when you'll get the item.
Yeah. And so some people have asked, my spouse is coming. They're not really a treasure hunter. Is that okay? Yes, absolutely. A few of the Jingle Bell rockers have asked if they can come because they're not official fenners. No, you can absolutely come, please.
Yeah, you can
So
come.
tell everybody.
Guess what? You don't have to have a boots on the ground to play. Little inside joke there. All right.
You don't even have to have been to Vince Vault to go.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay, so that's that part. We'll go into the I will say there's a huge disclaimer at the bottom, a legalese. Maybe Joel Lewicki will approve it. I don't know. That just says everything's subject to change. We're in good faith effort doing this. Something may happen. You never know. You can't hold us liable. You can't sue us. There's no guarantee. There's no contract. There's blah, 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 blah. And so we just put a legal disclaimer just to, once bitten, twice shy, I will say.
Nah, that's
Um,
right. We're all just
okay.
trying to have some fun, everybody. A fun weekend.
Yes. Okay. So let's go to the second page, Mike.
Okay. If only.
Okay,
There we
so
go.
some people saw some a really cool shirt that Beth designed, and we love her for it.
Genetic blend. Yep.
She is so talented, Beth. You just extra super shout out. You're awesome. And so we now, a lot of people wanted to know how officially do we do this. So here's the details. We're doing black t-shirts. Mike, you could show these if you want, if you have them close enough. If not, it's not a big deal.
Oh, the
Black
actual
short,
T-shirt.
yeah,
Yeah, I can go get
black.
one. Yeah.
That'd be awesome.
Okay.
A black short sleeve T-shirt, and we actually have a prototype. Mike made it down at the mall, and then a black hooded sweatshirt with the same lettering. So on the front, it's going to have World Series of Fenn. Mike wanted to go over. You can see the detail a little bit better. So the front's going to be the design, and the back is going to be the Forrest Fenn quote. If you order before January 7th, just directly pay the PayPal because we're going to actually order on the 7th. We're working through all the proofs right now and all that. Paul Ammons, if you would like to answer that, you certainly can, Paul Ammons.
Okay, I'm back, and I'll show the T-shirt as soon as we're done with the graphic.
Okay.
What?
Some people are being ornery in this chat.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So that front, and Mike, you could go over details of it in a second, but so the front is going to be that design, and there's so many cool Fenny things in there. And then the back is the quote. So if you order before January 7th, pay the PayPal directly because we haven't put the order in. We know we can guarantee your size. If you wait until after January 7th, we don't know. We're only ordering 50 shirts and 50 sweatshirts. And so once they go, you might email and say, I need a large t-shirt, and we might only have mediums left. So you'll actually get an email back within 48 hours. If you work through the maps, it's the same process. You'll get an email that says, we have your item, please pay the PayPal now, or we don't have your item, here's what we have available. Okay, so that's that part. Oh, and the big thing is, don't email me. Don't email Mike. It is fennshirts@gmail.com. We have fennmaps, and now we have fennshirts at gmail.com.
And everybody who said that, hey, I want a T-shirt, that emailed KPro, you now need to email fennshirts@gmail.com to make it official, please.
I'll forward all of those. But yeah, to make it official, we'll need to confirm with you that you're still wanting that because you have to pay the PayPal. So, okay, you're watching the chat. So let's see. Okay, so what is the pricing? So if you're at the tournament, you're going to get $5 off just because shipping and we still have shipping handling, but we don't have as much of it. So it's $5 off. So it's 30 and 45. Regular pricing is 35 and 50, but that's all inclusive. So it's kind of like the maps. You pay one price. It doesn't matter where you are in the 48 states. You don't have to worry about shipping to any location there. So it includes shipping, handling, insurance. There's PayPal fees. There's all these different fees and stuff. We're just going to wrap it all nice in a little bow, and it's going to be one pricing. Limited quantity. So make sure if you want one that a lot of people email me, I'm not going to be at the tournament. Can I still get one? Yes, you absolutely can. And here's how you do it. Questions? thoughts, concerns?
No, I think they got it. Somebody said the F upside down is a J for Joker, so that's kind of cool. Which I didn't even catch that, but it is. So
Yeah.
that's awesome. I can just go over
Yeah.
a couple of the things in the design that Beth did. You
Very
guys
cool.
see a postmark right here, which is January 26, 2019, the date of the poker tournament. There's the frog right here, which represents the frog in the chest. There is a fishing hook right here, or I'm sorry, a fly, a lure for the brown trout. And then it goes up into a rope into, I think this was supposed to be sagebrush or whatever it is he said that you could see around the treasure chest. And then of course there's forest. There's the omega, so you have both omegas, right? You have the Rocky Mountains by the mountains right here. You've got the gold coins for the chest. You've got the heavy loads or these rocks, and then the water high is this waterfall. And there's just so many little things, and I'm probably missing some because she did send me an email. The omega goes down into like a almost like a shovel for people that think it's buried that want to dig. And yeah, it's just really a neat little playing card that she came up with. So we put that on the T-shirt, and that's available for anybody who wants it. And if you don't want it, that's okay. You don't have to buy one. It doesn't affect you in any way. Right? Am I wrong?
You're totally right, but also that will not prevent the
Right,
discussion.
right. Okay,
So
we good with the graphic, or
yeah, I think that can
okay?
go. And
And then
I'm
I'll
going to
show
make
the
a
actual shirt too.
yeah. So so the people that want shirts and want sweatshirts,
Mm-hmm.
fabulous. If you want to wait until you get there, I will bring an extra one or two, but again, I'm shipping them with me. And so if you definitely want to be guaranteed one, so you'll get a free item if you're in there.
So here
Um,
is the shirt. So World Series of Fenn on the front. And then again, we want people to prepay that are going to be at the tournament? That's the
yes,
way
if
they
we
ensure the
can.
size
Yes.
is there, right?
Yes,
If you don't
exactly.
prepay, we may have shirts available, but the size is the
I know, so
size. So
exactly.
yeah, but you can
Especially
pay
if
in
you think
cash
about big,
at the
big,
tournament if you want to.
big
Yeah.
sweatshirts.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Paul, are you going to keep teasing everybody, or do you want me to say what the item is? But then we have to get it. So, Paul, you tell me yes or no, because Covert One is assuring us he has what you have, and he doesn't. He doesn't. He doesn't.
I'm
So
lost. I don't know what you guys are talking about.
I know I'm talking
Okay.
in code because I don't want to call something out
Yeah,
unless
no, unless
you're
something's
okay.
confirmed, and I'm
Right, but
I'm not
they're
sure what we're talking
talking
about.
about it in the
But
chat,
do
and I'm
you
just
have it? If we're talking about a prize for the
uh,
tournament, unless you have it in hand,
I'm
don't even bring
not
it up.
saying that.
Yeah, and I don't
Um,
even know if that's what it is.
okay,
Oh,
okay.
deck of cards. There you go.
There's like 3 people that have said we looked into that, so I think
We
we
could
might
do
want to
it
look into it.
if people are interested in that as a deck of cards. Yeah, we could look into it.
Well, yeah, we can make one deck or we can make many decks. I bought Bill Gorman's deck at the Jamie event because it was so
Yeah,
cool.
those are
I
pretty
just
cool,
wanted
Bill.
one. So, but we just didn't know how many people would be interested in that because we thought more people would be interested in t-shirts. We could do that. I mean, that's an easy one as well. It does get a little pricey, at least for a deck of cards. It's okay. Paul is saying not yet. So everybody just wait. There is potentially some more items underway. So well, we could at least print them, but they won't allow them at the actual tournament. We could probably do it for our pre-tournament. I mean, they have official cards and there's a whole process to verify them. They won't allow us to bring, if
All
we said
right,
to them, hey, we have a tournament, but we want to bring in our own cards,
Christy, do you have a copy of Thrill of the Chase handy?
yes.
Okay, open it up.
Yes,
Open it
sir.
up to the poker quote, which is in the very beginning, I think. And the question is, did we spell the word weather correctly on the back? So it says, and you play whether you like it or not. How's the word weather spelled? And again, everybody, this one T-shirt I had made at the mall, so even if it is spelled incorrectly.
WHETHER.
Oh, good. So that is how it is spelled in the Thrill of the Chase. So is that spelled correctly? It's a good idea. I'm not sure because the word weather, you don't spell it weather, WEATHER. We're not talking about rain. We're saying whether you like it or not. So I think it is spelled correctly. So I just put that out there. What is that?
Now,
Oh, fortune cookie? Is that for me? No.
just because this, and it should say, just
What?
because this is incredibly important to some people, you did leave out the period at the end of not.
Where? Oh, it was again. This is a prototype, everybody. We can change it. We have not put in the order yet, so we can make changes.
Because
So,
that would
yeah.
make it useless. Without that period,
Right.
Mike, it is not
Right.
okay that we have these shirts.
Is there
So
a period in the book?
there is.
Oh, okay. Then yes, we will make it a period. Then we will change it.
Yeah, we don't have the proof yet. And actually, Mike, I have some developments there that I want to talk to you about.
Okay.
So Oh, and you didn't put.
Hey,
Okay,
so
actually.
real quick,
Oh.
Chris just opened a fortune cookie, and here's the fortune. You ready? You will find solace in the creativity of others. So what are we talking about? We're talking about the t-shirt designs. That's creativity of others, right? Good stuff, huh? Okay, sorry.
And Jason Northface, I saw your previous note. You need to email me, my friend. So we're just being all cryptic tonight. It's like,
Punctuation doesn't matter, Covert once said. Ah, that's pretty
but
funny.
it's life's a game of poker, comma, happiness is the pot, period. Fate deals you 4 cards and a joker, comma. Now, do fonts matter? Do
But
we get that?
punctuation doesn't matter, so maybe we leave it out, maybe we leave it in. We'll decide that when we put the order in.
Oh my gosh.
Actually, when you guys
No.
play, well, no, we're not going to go there. It's going to be one way or the other. We're not taking custom orders for this T-shirt, so that's
No,
pretty funny.
I think we should do it exactly like
It is in the
the
book.
chase. It is in the book.
Yeah, if it's in the
Whether it
book.
matters or not, we're gonna leave it. We're gonna actually make T-shirts up to say it's Doug's
This
punctuation.
T-shirt, this hat, the Cowlazars hat, these are all kind of a last minute thing when I was at the mall doing some Christmas shopping. So I thought, for people to really get it, let me put it on a T-shirt where you can see it. So
Punctuation matters. How did we get here?
I know.
Let's refocus. Let's refocus. Oh, you have some fun stuff happening behind you, my friend.
I see them.
Okay,
All right.
so that is all, and you can show the third one. I'm going to make up some little
Third
cards.
one.
The third.
Oh,
Oh
I
no,
already
you
closed
have
it.
to
Yeah, I
plug
already
it.
closed it.
Some people have asked, they're really, really new to poker. Can they
Yeah.
have a card, etc.? I'm going to make up some cards just so people know what a high card means all the way to a royal flush.
Yeah.
So that will be fun. But other than that, it will have the little item, and then it's just going to be fun from there. So I'm looking forward to it. I think it's going to be a blast. But so there is the official right now. But since Sledneck is so observant, that guy.
Yeah, I'll be right back. Go ahead, tell him.
Okay. Okay. We've been working on a different project, and actually, we have some characters that have been developed on Which Searcher Are You? And Mike made up. Hi, buddy. We made up just one shirt. Actually, 2 shirts, one for him, one for me.
That's what I just grabbed.
Pro3 at AOL.com, Jason Northface. So it's Which Searcher Are You? And there is actually a description of each one, but we'll give you the short version.
So if you think punctuation doesn't matter, are you a poem purist Polly right here? Are you overconfident Oscar? So go ahead and explain it to him.
Okay, so poem Piers Polly, and there's a whole description to her, but she is only the poem, nothing else. She is very almost militant. If you look at her design, it is all about the poem
and nothing but the poem. Yeah,
nothing.
She'll
but
kill you if you mention otherwise.
She actually has. I mean, she's on the run for killing people. So, and you guys, we're not naming any names of who is who. We'll name ourselves, and that's it. I can tell you who I am, and Mike, maybe you say who you are.
The searcher says, which searcher are you? And I think people can be multiples at certain points over their searches, right? Because one of them that I've been is, where is he? Oh, right there, Codebreaker Charlie. Because of the try the wheel, Charlie. Right? So I am a Codebreaker Charlie sometimes for the thrill of the chase. I'm a Codebreaker Charlie.
Yes. Yeah. So Codebreaker Charlie looks at ciphers and all
codes
of the codes and anagrams and
in
all
the book
of that.
and in the poem.
Okay, put it back up, Mike.
Yeah. Okay. Sorry. We're just gonna go through it.
There's 8 characters.
Yeah, we've got 8 different generalities, I guess, or stereotypes of the chase of all you people, of all the searchers. So here we go. Overconfident Oscar. There's a couple people that come to mind when I think of that, but go ahead.
No, don't go there. Don't. Overconfident Oscar is the 200-footer, is the reason that the gut feeling happened. Has the chest, maybe just left it.
Hey, that's not
has
nice.
Seen
Don't.
It, knows the final. And some of you are coming up with some other ones. So overconfident Oscar knows everything, tells everybody how it is, and they're overconfident.
They know exactly where it is, and they're going to go get it, and they put it all over the forums that they know exactly where it is.
But they have no treasure chest, so they're a little overconfident, but all in good fun. Okay, what's the next one?
Yeah, the whole thing is in fun, everybody. So we've got Codebreaker Charlie, and if you look, there are a bunch of codes on that graphic, and we'll let you guys figure out what those are. And I will also say that Genetic Blend designed these for us as well. Yeah, so thank you to Beth.
Yeah.
And then, of course,
Newbie Nancy, she's looking at her book. She's going, I'm new to all this. I remember I was year 3 and I'm like, I'm still a newbie. So newbie
We've all
Nancy,
been there. Yeah.
yes,
We've all been there.
we're still here. Yeah. So, okay. So newbie Nancy is just somebody new to it, and she's still learning her way. And I
Yeah.
actually think everybody has a little newbie
They're the
in their
person
heart.
searching in Utah because they're new. They don't know all the rules yet, right? They're looking in Idaho and like, I know where it is. They're a newbie. You know how. You guys know how that is. Jay,
Okay.
Minnesota likes it. So we
Yes.
thought
Okay.
of which searcher are you, right? And I don't know. We thought it was kind of a neat idea to put all 8 that we came up with on here. Now we could have had a design contest to say which kind of searcher, but we didn't do that. These are the 8 we're going with.
Yeah. Okay. So the next one is okay. I'm not seeing it super well. Kitchen sink Kevin.
Kitchen sink
I
Kevin.
wanted it to be kitchen sink Christy, but kitchen sink looks at everything, every rabbit hole, looks at scrapbooks. Forrest sneezed today, and that is a clue. This is kitchen
Right.
sink.
They
Everybody's
use
in there.
everything under the sun in their
Yes.
solution. And if you guys notice, look right there. Can you see it? If you look
No.
right there, he's got a Cowlazars coffee cup right there. So I said, Beth, what are you trying to say? I'm kitchen sink Kevin? And she said, no, it just means they watch your vlogs. I said, oh, okay. So I thought that was kind of cool.
Yeah. Yeah.
See
Okay.
the shirts?
So
See the Cowlazars coffee cup? That's us, huh? Okay. And
okay, I need
then,
to see it. I need to
yeah,
see
I
it.
know. There's a lot.
Chameleon Camille is changes her stripes every day. She's jumping from place to place. She read this information. Now she's jumping. She's running this information.
All right. Right?
So
She kind
cute. I
of
wanna-
bounces around a lot of different things. She changes her stripes, so to speak, right?
Yes, exactly. I'm sorry, I'm distracted. Okay, so Research Rhonda. Research Rhonda is the researcher of every bit of history, every bit of
Right.
information, every bit of
Everything. Yeah.
Sorry, I'm getting distracted again. I'm having
And then
such
the
a
last
good
one
time.
is Gadget George.
Gadget George. Gadget George has when he goes boots on the ground, man, he has a
That
he
chicken
has every
bone leg.
gadget known to man. He has drones. He has GPSs. He has. We could have read off everything.
I
But,
could think of somebody that comes to mind, but I guess we shouldn't mention any names, so I won't.
no, but that one's a cute one in a positive way. Like I wouldn't want to call anybody overconfident Oscar, but
Drones, GPS, metal
gadget.
detector, they use all the gadgets, yeah.
I can think of several. So no
None.
200 footer.
I want to be very clear. None of these are negative stereotypes. They're just different searcher stereotypes that we've all been through at one time or another. I know I have, especially the code breaker Charlie. So
Yeah, actually, he said it, so I can repeat it.
What?
Covert One absolutely gets the award 100%. He's got gadgets covered. He is
Oh,
he's
okay.
the gadget guy, no
There you
question.
go.
But everybody I think this is fun because one, you can think of yourself of which one are you, but then you can also think of others and go, oh my, and it's so fun. Yeah, you guys are all saying Toby.
Yeah, and that's who I was thinking. Is Gadget George is Toby. He's got all the gadgets,
I don't know.
right?
I have another.
And there's nothing wrong with that. Oh, I'm sure there's many people that are.
He's in the room, and I would put it as a compliment. But he has all the cool gadgets, and actually, every time he has a video that has all the gadgets, I watch and think, "Oh, I need that." Oh, I need that.
Right.
Yeah. So that's a fun one. That is maybe in work.
That's a
not
2019 thing. So let's get through the poker tournament first, and then but since today's a teaser, we wanted to tease something for 2019, which will be this T-shirt.
And there might be some other things related to characters and those sorts of things that are in work. Somebody asked what Forrest thinks. Forrest thought they were adorable. He in no way is profiting, blah, 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 with my disclaimer. But these are the kind of things that he thinks are like cute and fun and all of that. And so
what I heard is his Gmail, he has them separated by these categories, and he puts your email in one when he gets it. No, I'm just kidding.
Somebody asked what the category of 7%er. Which one is that?
Right. We could have kept going. I mean, we could have 100, right? But we tried to keep it at 8, so it would fit on a T-shirt, 4 and 4. So that's where we're at.
Sorry, I'm being distracted.
All right. What else? Fennshirts at gmail.com. So
Fenn shirts, not for the one that Mike is wearing, but
yeah,
for
we're not even talking about this. Yeah.
Fenn, yes.
Let's get through the poker tournament, and then we can go on to other things for 2019.
Yeah. So if you have questions about World Series of Fenn, anything we haven't covered, let us know. So we wanted to go over World Series of Fenn. We wanted to go over T-shirts, sweatshirts, and then 200 footer panel panel, and it looks like Joel has
That's
some
going to be an
information.
interesting, and we're going over an hour. I already know we are. So Thursday night, make some coffee, make some popcorn. I know we're going to have a lot to talk about for Thursday night.
Yeah, that's going to be an interesting one, and we'll take all respectful questions.
Yeah,
All of them.
yeah.
I mean, we'll throw it out there, and I think just factual information, right or wrong, it's like, here it is. But I do think the only hotly debated topic should really be, is it cheating or not, kind of thing, because that's an opinion, but everything else is just fact. Here's what's been said. Do we believe it or not? I mean, that's up to each and every person. So questions from the room. What's the largest size you have? If you pre-order, we can get up to, I believe it's 4X.
4X, yeah.
There will be some extra, there's an extra couple dollar charge for it.
The bigger the t-shirt, the more they charge to make it. So
yeah, well, the standard is small to extra large, but when you get into 2XL or above,
go ahead.
I think it's $5 extra. I don't remember. But if you order before the 7th, we can guarantee it. After the 7th, we don't know how we'll fill out the rest of the order. So let's say we have 25 or 50 t-shirts. If we get 25 pre-orders, we'll put those in, and then we'll fill out the rest with the standard. They say a couple small, a few more medium, a lot of large, a lot of extra large, a couple double XL, and then none of the others. That's kind of their span. What time is the Thursday show? Same bat time, same bat channel, which will be, actually, we're off this week of our normal channel. So Thursday, it will be 6 o'clock West Coast, Mountain 7, mid, whatever.
What is that kid doing? All right, sorry.
East Coast 9.
So Pacific, 6 p.m. Yeah. And that's this Thursday, right? I want to make sure we're clear.
This Thursday, between Christmas and New Year's.
Yeah.
And because we're going to put, like I put up on Thor, we're going to make this, Redneck's like, what did I win? He figured out the t-shirt. We're going to put this one to bed, I think, after this discussion, because it's going to be so hard-hitting. We're going to answer every question. Nobody's even going to want to talk about it after Thursday. It's going to die on all the blogs. It'll be amazing.
Maybe we should have made 200-footer Frank. Everybody that thinks they're the 200-footer. And coffee cups will be 2019. I hope to have some coffee cups. So we'll talk about that in 2019.
How about gut feeling Gus? I was the gut feel.
Yeah, right. There's so many things.
Or is that overconfident Oscar?
All right.
I don't know. So again, that one was super fun, and we're actually developing it for something else, but thought the t-shirts would be cool. So yeah, these are the kind of couple things that we have.
What about one of these on a coffee mug? If that's you, if you're the searcher, baby, I don't know. There's just different ideas we got to look at. So
yeah, and if you have ideas, absolutely email, because that's where we're getting some of these ideas, and it's fun. And we don't want to do something for a few. We want to actually get it out to the masses. So, so the masses of what people want.
No idea, 222. Nobody knows what you're talking about. At least I don't. Yeah. Chris, what are you doing? Are you copy and pasting that from somewhere or what? All right, we're about wrapping up. I'm gonna take care of these kids. We're gonna watch Bigfoot. Somebody's had too much chocolate.
Yes.
All right, so we good?
Awesome. Merry Christmas, Mike, and Mike's whole family.
Merry Christmas, Christy, and to everybody else. Merry Christmas. We hope everybody gets what they want, and you're with loved ones, like this guy right here. Tell her you want to tell everybody something before we leave?
What?
You want to tell everybody something before we leave?
What?
I don't know. It's up to you. What do you want to tell them? What? Come here and say it. Yeah, now he's shy. Right.
Merry Christmas!
All right. Thank you.
There you go.
Okay, everybody.
Okay.
I think that's it. World Series of Fenn, fennshirts@gmail.com, fennmaps@gmail.com.
And this PowerPoint will be on Thor and Mike, if we can put it up on Facebook.
I'm not sure. We'll see. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, good night, all.
All right. Merry Christmas, everybody. We'll see you Thursday.
Bye.